Hi guys, welcome back to Empowerment Network. It's another evening Q&A, question and answer, day number 2. Let's see how it goes. So if you're ready, if you have some questions, just drop them in the chat. If not, we go with what we have in the house. Hello, Andy.
Hi guys. Day 2. Here we go.
Yes, let's see how it goes, Collins.
Hello, we are here. Day 2. Let's see. Let's rock the carpet.
Oh yeah. Let's keep it burning. Let me see. Do we have a few yet in the house? A few questions yet? No. Oh, not now, Gideon. Gideon should know that we're live because it's 9 o'clock. So guys, so we're just going to walk now. So do we get paid for clicking? Oh, did we do this yesterday? All right, I'm on it. Let's just do a quick review, please, guys. I'm sorry. Do we get paid for clicking on O Connect or for running webinars on it? Andy, I know we did this yesterday, so yeah.
No, we don't. It's the simple answer to that one.
so it's not pay per click. So I don't know whether that's where people are coming from.
Listen, we've become an affiliate. We've clicked on the affiliate link. We've subscribed to OConnect. We can use it for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want to then resell it, you've become an affiliate. Simple as that, and you activate that. But no, you don't get paid to just click on it or go use it.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So that was just what we call a vangu or warm up. I don't know. So let's move on. So this one came. I'll not explain, but I hope that I'm starting just from the question. If it doesn't make sense, then I'll do a bit of explanation. Can I not open another bank account? That this person is in the US, so he's telling a story how many accounts he has and stuff, and he cares about people back home. Can I not open another bank account in my country of origin from where I can dish out this money to my family and also carry out projects and humanitarian services to my community? Must I be physically present before opening an account?
That depends on the banks involved. A lot of banks will not allow you to open an account unless you're resident. The particular problem comes with the tax element. So you have to be very careful here. If you're sending money back, if you don't already have an account, let's say you're in the States, you don't have an account in, is it Ghana or Cameroon?
Cameroon, yeah.
Cameroon. Okay. If they won't allow you to open an account in Cameroon, what you're going to have to do is to pay tax on it in America and then send that money to your friend's family or what have you as taxed income, and you'd have to send it to their bank account if you're not able to set up your own.
All right, thank you. So when we go commercial, would extra traffic be open for us to buy, or does it come later? Collins.
We don't know. Honestly, this is a gray area. We don't know. But what we do know is we will start, they'll start to sell the product, and then all of us will activate the product. Maybe Mr. Ashbufara can decide what time. He will be the one to decide what time is convenient for the company to open extra traffic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you. So what will, please, I would like to know what to do if I register. No, I think we did this one yesterday. What happened today? Do we have to trim our links before sharing them?
No, you don't have to trim them at all. You can just send them out. But some people look at the long link and go, don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you trim it to a custom link of your own, then it looks neater and it's easier for people to remember. So if you're just putting your link instead of the QR code on Facebook, for instance, and it simply says https://o-trim/Andy, Yeah, I can remember that one. I can't remember HQ. Oh, that's a big S. V7. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's easier to trim it. But yeah, of course you can send the longer link out if you wish to. Still does the same job.
Okay. So, are there any advantages or disadvantages of using the QR code, Collins?
I don't think there is any disadvantage or advantage, because if you look at it, what is a QR code? It's just it's the same like a trim. They've just trimmed it in a nice way, present it in a barcode, make it more presentable. So people are curious to say, oh, what is that? They try to scan it, you know. And most of the time, I always said, when you are doing it, ask yourself, who is your target market? How many people have a QR code scanner on their phone? So mostly in the Western world, people have a lot of scanners. And when they scan the internet, the internet connectivity can help the code to be exposed, or to enable the code and then move you to the website. But when you are in a place where internet connection is a problem, you scan, sometimes it route and said, oh, I can't recognize this. Not because your scanner is not working, it's because you have poor network connectivity that will move from enable the QR code to display the website. So, but again, it is just a fancy way of presenting your code, make it more nice. You can put it on your t-shirt, put it on your car, wherever, or put it, those who have YouTube, they can hang it, whatever you want to do with it, you can do it. Some people make it as badges and just say, scan me or like me or stuff like that. Just happen that way, but I don't think there is really a lot. It's just more fancy and more presentable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Can
Thank
I add a little bit? I totally get that in places like Africa, people aren't likely to have the QR code on. What you've got to bear in mind is if you're sharing this worldwide, i.e. via Facebook and what have you, if you look at the statistics on certainly on the O-trims that I've done, 80% have been on mobile phones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sometimes easier for someone to just go click, yep, okay, I've got the registration page up, then, click on that and it opens the page. On a phone, it's more difficult. So I get where you're coming from, Collins, and I totally agree. But if you're aiming at a worldwide market, then a QR code can have its advantages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so on that note, Angie, I would also like to advise that it's not difficult to get the QR code scanner. Anybody who has a smartphone can get one. Just go to the App Store, whether the Apple or the Google Store. You type a QR code scanner, and you download one on your phone. That's it. You start scanning codes. I just learned how to find it and how to use it now that we're doing codes for ourselves. So it's very, very easy. It takes less than 2 minutes to install on your phone.
Yeah, so it's like, what I'm saying here is, the truth is, we don't want to scare people to feel like, if I don't have QR code,
Exactly.
then it's finished for me. You don't need it if you don't want it. You can just scan your link, put it there on your website. But if you want it, go for it. It will still help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people don't
Sure.
ask this question. So if I don't have it, it means I will not. No, don't think like that.
Yeah, there's nothing as if you don't,
Yeah.
because like we
Yeah.
have, it's an old song to know that you don't really have to do anything. But like
Yeah.
Andy says,
Yeah.
one, people should learn. If it's there, people should learn how to use it and use it.
Yeah.
And secondly, if you would like to use it, you like to learn how to use it, because you don't know, you will not be stuck where you are. You need to go around the world and live life like
Correct.
any
Yeah.
normal person. Go for it. It's very easy to get. You don't pay to install it on your phone. So I think it's all right to have it. Yeah, So which links, for some reason, this question, I'm sure if we were coming here tomorrow, we'll still have this same question. Which links are advisable to share to prospects? The promotional links or my links?
I think we had this one yesterday, Comfort.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we did. But you've got several links in the back office. There are 27 different links, I believe, plus the links specific to each product or products. So there's one for OConnect, there's several for OMail, there's one for OTracker. If you're aiming for somebody that you want to come on board They may not necessarily use OTracker, and they may not necessarily use a video conferencing platform. So the best one to then send them would be Omail, and it shows them the benefits of getting an Omail email address as opposed to using Yahoo or Proton Mail or Hotmail or Google, even Gmail. So yeah, but you can send out any of them. It doesn't matter. I would suggest that the pure affiliate link you simply send to those that you've talked to ONPASSIVE about already, and they know why it's coming, and do a custom URL, a custom trim for each one of the OTracker, OConnect, and Omail, and then you can send out according to who you're sending it to. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Andy. So this one goes like there is a $97 97 US dollars that we are expecting to appear in our wallets after or in addition to the 10 US dollars bonus. Is the $97 the first commission we have made? Come on, go guys.
Right. Okay. I said this yesterday. I shall say this again. Do not ask for your $97 back. These are credits that will go in your wallet to enable you to activate the paying products like OConnect and OTracker. You cannot earn a commission unless you've activated these paid products. And there will be more coming on board, guys. So I would suggest that you save as many credits as you possibly can in the OES to enable you to activate each and every one of them as they come forward, because it's possible that you might have to add credits to buy extra products that come on board. Ash said things are going to start moving fast now. Now, I doubt it, because at the end of the day, we are likely to start seeing a commission coming in from those that are within our customer base when we do go live. So, but don't rely on that. Please don't rely on that. Okay, so yeah, don't ask for it back. Leave it in the wallet. You've got 107 altogether. That should allow you to activate all of the various products that come out initially. Yeah, and as more come out, there should be commission coming in to allow you to then activate others. But don't use that. Don't ask for your money back. You're not going to get the $97 back. There's tax deducted from it. You may only get 70. And then you still have to activate and pay for the products in order to be able to resell them. So don't.
All right. Thank you.
Let me add something.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to add, Collins, because this needs to go a bit far.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, because people are asking this question. This question really is really funny, but it's good to answer this question. Let's go back to the genesis of ONPASSIVE. Let's remember that we were supposed to come off our pocket twice. First was what? You know, become a founding member by paying $97. It was $997. Mr. Ashbofara gave us a discount of $97 because he wants everybody, those who see the vision, you know, can come in, because he never wanted to limit it to those who have, and those who cannot have 900, almost $1,000 to come in. He said, let me put it virtually nothing for everyone to come in, you know, but behind his mind, he knows it. And he told us that day, the $97 was just a gesture, and he knows he will give it back to us. So remember that we were supposed to come off twice, $97, and when the product come out, we activate once. And then everything will be coming out from the commission you are making. Let us not forget that genesis. Mr. Ashbofara, out of his goodness, he said, take your $97, I'll put it, because they're already giving us 10 credit. Now we have 97, so we have 107 credit. Though we've not seen it, you will see it when the time comes. Now, if they've given us our $97, how many times are we going to come off our pocket again? It means none. What if OConnect, this is what I'm saying, God forbid, it's just $100. It means we didn't pay anything because we're supposed to come out twice. Now you've used your $97 because they've given you, you activate. That's why I like the way Andy's saying, don't take it back because you pay tax. Now they give you back, it means you are not coming again. But if it goes a little bit more, it means you're just adding just a tip, which means it's just once, nothing. But now you activate O Connect. You grow with O Connect, you make little commissions, you activate O Tracker. For those who have their money, they can say, all right, I want to go full blown, I'll use my money to go. But those who said, all right, if Mr. Ashford come up with the two products, they just go once, they wait, they make commission. It means you have just come out your pocket once instead of twice. So please, let's clarify this every day. People, founders should remember this, that they were supposed to come out twice, but they've given you your money back. Whatever will happen, we will see how much we'll pay for O Connect. Maybe it will be virtually $97 again, or it will be $100. And what if it's just extra $5 or $10 you need to add? It means you're just adding nothing, because we're just shaking every time. Oh, it will be $250 we have to pay. People were saying, oh, where do I get this money? Sometimes 150. We know it was between, Comfort used to say between, we used to have webinar, between 100 to 300 US dollars for activation of the product. We know we've paid once. So please, let us not be asking questions, because that was the original plan. Now, Mr. Adra, out of his goodness, have given us back, which we will see. So I just want to make that clear. When you want to ask questions, ask yourself, what was the original plan? And you will see it. So, Comfort, I just want to clarify that.
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. So, can someone please confirm whether we can use the name ONPASSIVE on our social media channels, e.g., fan page, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc.? Can we use those, Andy?
You can, as long as you're not referring to yourself as this is your business. Okay, we are early birds. We are brand ambassadors of OnPassive. Yes, you can say that, but I am OnPassive. No, technically you can't, because you're not. It's a corporate entity. So just be careful, guys. I would suggest, again, you read carefully through the non-disclosure agreement, and it'll show you or tell you if you're likely to breach any rules and regulations in there.
All right, that helps. But just for the sake of maybe a bit more understanding, about a couple of weeks ago, Ash made us understand that we should not go out there, especially relating to the use of the logos and stuff. We can use them, but not pose as if we are official representatives or speaking on behalf of the family. Can you, of the company? Can we clarify this to a bit more, so that people should know what they say out there and all of those, please?
Okay, it's like it's the difference between owning and being an employee of a company and being an affiliate. We have to distinguish between the two. I am an affiliate of OnPassive. Okay, I am not part of OnPassive, because I'm not an employee, and I don't own the company. Right, so I'm an affiliate, and therefore I'm part of a company. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But listen, I mean, my YouTube channel says OnPassive Revolution.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. OnPassive Land, OnPassive, OnPassivians. It's not a problem. We get to use the logo in certain ways. So you can promote the fact that it's OnPassive. That's not an issue. But you can't promote it in the way that says, this is my business, my company. Yeah, so Gladys has got down here a picture of OnPassive, and it says OnPassive Gladys Navarro. That's no problem.
Okay. All right. Good. That was just a coincidence, but then he just made it, put everything into perspective. Thank you. Yeah. So how do we these questions, there are a few questions here people ask in the morning, which we saw that either some people are waking up from sleep or some people are trying to jump now and understand the stuff. So like, how do we earn money from Onpassive, Collins?
That's a good question. How do we earn? It's by purchasing the product, activating the product. As simple as that. You click become an affiliate, sign the affiliate, non-disclosure agreement form, and then make sure you purchase the product. When you purchase the product, then you make commission. Because the company, you remember, the company goes and work for you. They do everything. They do, as Andy always said, they sell, they close the sales, they do everything, and you make commission. But you must play your own part. If you don't purchase the product, how do you earn commission? If you don't sign, you don't become an affiliate, how do you make commission? You must play your own part for the company to go and work for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Let me take this one stage further, because
All right.
Collins is quite right in absolutely everything he says. What OnPassive is going to do for us early birds is it's going to drive specific targeted traffic for us, so that customers will fall within our customer base and we all become part of a rotator. Now, for some of us, we want to grow our businesses quicker to reach our income goals quicker. So therefore, what we're doing is we're sharing our links on social media platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, etc., for people to then become customers and ultimately, hopefully affiliates at a later date. So, yes, you can earn a commission as long as you've become an affiliate, signed the NDA, and clicked on the, activated the paying products. The more products you activate, the more the company can sell on your behalf. And as we've said before, eventually they will get to the point where they build us a website, drive specific targeted traffic to the website, close the sale, deal with all the customer support, and then pay us for every customer that comes on board that's bought a product, that's paid for a product. Yeah. And we will very shortly find out the payment structure and how that will work.
All right. Yeah. Since you're asking, you're just mentioning a payment structure. There's this old something that we actually forgot long ago. That's why I'm suspecting that people are waking up now. So we used to talk about 3 and it's free. I don't hear it anymore. Has anything changed? Collins, you need to unmute
Yeah,
yourself.
I was just talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
The company has evolved. We've moved from that stage and all of those things. You remember all these things is actually, it's not multi-level marketing again. We've moved away from that. But remember what Andy just said. Just take it for, let's say, 1.4 million. We have a shop in OnPassive. You purchase the product, everything comes to you. All connect, all tracker, all this. Just take it like a virtual shop. Now, Mr. Ash, before I go and send customers to your business. When they come, they make sale, they make purchase. What happened? There is sales. You earn commission from that sales. That is as simple as that. That's what they'll be doing for all of us. And your customer base will be growing and growing and growing and growing. It's endless, because this is a lasting legacy you will leave for generation to come. Who knows, after 10 years, your customer base is 1 million customers coming there to shop every day. As they get new product come, you just own the product, and then the system. Remember, Mr. Ash Mufara do what? Develop. Nobody can come to OnPassive direct except through the founding member. So it means we are the one to own it, because we have to own that shop for Mr. Ash Mufara to send customers, which Andy said targeted traffic, specific targeted traffic. They'll be coming and making sale and making purchase, and what will happen? Commission will be landing to us. That is it. If you look at it this way, there is every need for every affiliate, everybody to own at least a piece of the pie, own a shop. Let me call it a virtual shop in OnpassIVE.
All right. And do you still have anything at all to add to that, to what Collins had just said about that? All right. So there is a question from our sister Elizabeth. She says she's been asking, but apparently we answered when she was not here. So how does everybody come into ONPASSIVE through a founder when everyone has a link to invite somebody, please?
Right. As I explained earlier, we've been collecting customers, or customers have been registering since November. When we go global, then the AI technology will use the rotator that we're all part of, to move those customers that have already registered into our customer base. Yeah, when the marketing campaign rotator again, so it'll be 10 for Collins, and once 10 people have clicked, it moves to the next person, the next person, the next person, the next person, and so on, right the way along. And then it starts again. Yeah. Now, getting clicks on your products doesn't necessarily mean you take on a customer, but it's likely that with specific targeted traffic, these people will take on board exactly what it is they were looking for in the first place. So yeah, here's the product, perfect, I'll have that, bang, away they go, they become a customer. Hi, Marty.
Just coming to make sure Andy's telling the truth, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the background, mate.
I didn't give Maddie the background. Maddie is good.
Okay.
Come on, we can't hear you.
Oh, I've been supporting Marty about Andy, and Andy did not hear what I said. Good. Hi, Marty. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I saw you on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. What the heck?
Do you want to say hi? Everybody is here.
Hello, everyone. Great show. I tell people to come here every day. I heard you're doing this twice a day now, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's hard doing it once. Twice?
I know. So
especially when we get the same questions over and over, but hey ho.
You know what? I talked to Chris Johnson about it. I said, look, you say a lot of stuff 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 times, but it's just like anything else. I mean, history hasn't changed, and we teach the same thing over and over and over. It's the day the person receives it, right? You'll say it today and nothing, and then one day you'll say it, and one person somewhere goes, "Oh, I didn't know that," and it's the exact same thing you've been saying. It's just, I mean, that's how people are. They got so much wrapped up in their head, they're not really listening. But no, this is that's why we do this, because people sometimes are here, but they're not here. We're all the same, so
right.
No, it's good to hear.
That's true. Thank you, Marty, for joining us. Thank you. So somebody say, hi guys, good evening. I wish to recommend that lighter versions of our products be launched, since our network back home is not just the best. Thanks. I don't know if that makes any sense, guys. Let's go on that.
It does, but what Ash has tried to do specifically is, certainly with OConnect. OConnect has technology that will allow anyone to be on the system, to have their video on, unlike the other video conferencing platforms, because it'll send the IP address a ping and say, oh, well, hold on a second, your bandwidth isn't very good. Right, we'll send you bandwidth so that you can be on that call. Now, that's not going to necessarily work for every single product, but don't worry about that, because there are certain products that you're never going to use. Things like OTracker, you're not likely to use. So he has thought of that. This is why OConnect has been created. But again, you're not likely to use all of the products, so don't worry about it. What you're worried about is building a customer base and being able to sell it on by activating that and purchasing that product in the first place. So I get where you're coming from. All of this is being built specifically for new machines, for machines that are younger than, I think it's 2015. And therefore, you know, the market's constantly moving and constantly getting better and better, and so is technology. So people start to get newer machines. I appreciate where you are, but OConnect is the key to your problem.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah. So I don't. I just missed another question. So if I miss your question, go ahead and repost it. But Marty, now that you are here, I want us to run this really quick again. Let's just maybe go back. So let's just give give a bit or a few clarifications of the about the new contest, why people should engage in it. And then yesterday we started the Q&A yesterday with what you did on your platform, telling people to watch these short videos on our channel and share and stuff. So if you can still go on that again really quick, so that before we close the session, please.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of people are coming to me and asking me, what are you doing? How can I build my team and all that? And I know people are told, oh, start a YouTube channel, do lives, do this, do that. But it's not something you can just turn on a switch. It takes a long time. I spend 5 hours a day on YouTube. I've been doing lives for 3 years. No, what everybody can do as a team is, if you can bring up the algorithm of YouTube on ONPASSIVE, what you do is you're adding more customers to the traffic pool. Now you'll say, well, it's not coming directly to me. I'm not talking to somebody that has no problem inviting people in. I'm talking to majority that doesn't. If you want to be part of something, you could go to YouTube every day. They have anywhere from 1 to 3 new short videos. They're 17 seconds long. Watch it all the way through, minute and a half, give it a thumbs up, make a comment, once in a while share it. If we do this, there's only about 5 algorithms that YouTube really push, and it's the distance that people watch. Did they make a comment? Did they like it? And if they share it, that's cream on the top of the ice cream, okay? But if we could get 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 doing that, what you're going to see is, remember, YouTube's in business. Yeah, we might think they're in business just to show all our videos. No, they're in business to make money. Now, what happens is, when you become more popular, just like anything else, YouTube will show you to more people. Then the big investors come in. They say, do you want your advertisement on John Smith's video, or would you like to have it on Passive's video? And when they see it go this big, this fast, that's where they want to be if they have a say. So the bigger you get, the bigger you get. Then what happens? Now you are contributing to bringing more people into the pool. Now, I would never say this if the pool had a position for the company, because we're not here really trying to help the company build. They don't need help, and they don't have a position. But if we all did it every day for 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, I'm telling you, in a week or 2 weeks' time, you look at the numbers in ONPASSIVE now, and you look at them in 10 days, and instead of 1 million people in the traffic pool, wouldn't it be nice to be 2 million or 3 million or 4 million? Or maybe you don't know what person you can pick. But if you want to be involved, this is something that everyone can do. Everyone. And I would do it, because it will build our business. If you're looking at us, look, I don't have to do it. I can do this without it. But I'm doing it every day because I don't want to just talk it and not do it. It takes 3 minutes, and it will build up, because that's what YouTube goes by, believe it or not. And when that happens, you get bigger and bigger, faster and bigger, like a snowball rolling down the hill. It gets bigger, but it gets bigger faster. And by the time it's down the bottom, it's a mountain of snow. The same thing with ONPASSIVE. We could come in, instead of 30,000 people a day, bring it up to 50 to 100 to, that's all people that will be placed where? Under founders. How do we know? Nobody can come in ONPASSIVE except to a founder. So it's like one for all and all for one, like musketeers. We could work
Right.
together on something like that. So
Yeah, since you're on this, Marty, people are worried that sometimes they want to follow the advice to follow our social media handle and stuff. But because so many people bear the name on passive and stuff, at times it's difficult for people to know which one is the genuine one. So how can people distinguish to know that this is the real on passive side, be it on Twitter, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, or so?
well, if you go to the company onpassive.com, the company's site, all of their social media sites are on that page. If you click it on that page, you're going to the right one. Then once you have it, save that page. Then every time you go to Twitter, there it is. Like I go to their Twitter account more than anywhere because they have a lot of videos. They post AI, they post regular, they post stuff from their blog. It's a lot of information going on Twitter. You can go there, like a video, make a comment, share it. And I'm telling you, think, oh, what do I matter? One drop of water doesn't matter, but a lot of water carved out the Grand Canyon. Okay, so together we can do very, very well. I even got a smile on a
Right. So guys, bear with me. Marty has to complete this. Some people are worried. I know Andy and Collins, they have been on this, but we just want to hear too, since you are here, from your own perspective. Some people are like, what if I concentrate on sharing from the company side and they join through onpassive.com? How do I benefit from this?
Once again, I mean, I know people say that because they're saying it now. The companies out there marketing, we see it on the Burj Khalifa. We now practically own all of the UAE, right? We're everywhere now. But every time there's that .com, remember, it's you too. Because when somebody joins onpassive.com, they're joining you too. Maybe you this day, the next person next day. And the bigger they get and the wider they get, because they don't have a position. Listen, ONPASSIVE is not advertising, they're marketing. They're branding themselves. As far as bringing people in, it's not for them personally. Now, does it help the company in the long run? Yeah, because they're selling products. But this is the only company where they say, we don't have a position. We don't have a dog in the race. But if we help them build the track, any dog that comes over the finish line is part of us. So people need to let that go. The company, Ash has said this 10 times, maybe more. Don't worry about us. We have no problems marketing or advertising. But the beauty of it is every time somebody goes to onpassive.com, you got to keep in your mind they're coming to you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but every time somebody new comes, they're coming underneath one of us. And if we had the mentality that if I can help Comfort and Comfort helps me and Collins helps Andy and Andy helps me and I help Andy, you get that mentality and we all do it together, shut the front door. Shut the front door.
All right.
I think it was an interesting point. If you look on the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel, yesterday morning there were 405,000 subscribers. There's now 423,000 subscribers. So what we're doing is we're building this for everybody. And as Marty said, everybody does their little bit. It builds for everybody. That's the whole purpose of this.
I had somebody, and I'll do this real quick. So you see, a lot of people get into the details. Well, what about this? And how do I know they're going to evenly be shared? Well, here's the thing. You're going to have to answer this question for yourself. All of us know minimum 1 year of Mr. Mupara. We know what it is he's trying to do, or we have an idea. We know he has no hidden agenda. So don't ask that question anymore, because if you have to ask that, then you really don't know. He's not building individual people for himself. He doesn't There's no position for that. So people need to, if we could focus on each other, it's a powerful thing. I'll tell you, like Andy just said, when I started this video, I put in there exactly how many people were there. You watch what happens in 10 days. And by the way, maybe not every subscriber is going to be a customer, but it's going to increase daily. And we could go from 35 to 45 to 105 to 2. And people say, oh, no, that can't happen. A lot of people on this planet, not only could it happen, we determine if it's going to happen. And I believe it's going to happen. So.
Well, that sounds very reassuring. So, okay, go ahead, Andy.
Sorry. This is where the numbers get into play. And this is the bit I really like, because this is how something goes viral. And when it goes viral, you cannot stop it. So it starts as a trickle. It's like compound interest. And it doubles and doubles and doubles. And all of a sudden, it becomes exponential. And that growth, once it hits that point, can't stop. Yeah. And that's where our help will get it to that point, so that everybody's got thousands of customers. That's the object of the exercise.
That's powerful, guys. So, well, this question is already here, so we I think we should comment on it, right, guys? If everybody wants to say something about this, let's go for it. So, Mr. Ndingwan again says, I'm afraid keeping us for too long before commercializing will discourage some people who want to see before joining. So, what do we have to say about this, please?
Well, I'll say something real quick. Majority of the people aren't thinking or worrying or concerned because they don't even know yet. Remember, you know because you know. It goes back to the iPhone. I wasn't on the journey when they made the iPhone. I only got to see the end result and I said, well, it's pretty good equipment here. I mean, it does everything. Do you think that's how the journey went? No. Buttons went to the wrong place. Graphics didn't show up right. People yelling at each other. What are you doing? That doesn't work. It doesn't take pictures. The sound isn't right. But what they saw was the end results. Part of the journey is that word afraid. You're not afraid if you were there in the showroom when they're showing it and it's ready. Wow, this is spectacular. Think about that for a minute. Stop worrying about how long it's going to take and how long. Majority of the people on the planet have no idea what ONPASSIVE is. No matter how big we see it as, it hasn't hit yet. We're in the process of that. And when it does, you don't have to worry about if they're thinking about commercializing, because it will be commercialized at the way after that point. Way before that, the world will know and will be selling it. But you're looking at it from your point of view. Your point of view, me, 4.5 years, are going, wow, 4.5 years. The guy that starts in 6 months from now, he doesn't care. He gets so connected, it works, it's beautiful, he shares it with somebody, boom, 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 boom. We haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my
let me add to what Maddie just said. You know, this is a very good question. So those who, as the guy said, will be afraid or will drop out, and then they will still come again. That's what I'm saying. You can go, but you come back as an affiliate, whether we like it or not, or come back as a normal user. Maddie touched iPhone. Remember when iPhone was developed, the person who said, no, I'm tired of waiting, sold it for $800. That position now is 100 billion US dollars. The friend bought it, said, give it to me, I'm ready to wait. What happened? Do you think that person would drop out is not using iPhone? They showed the man on BBC. They asked him, did you regret? He said, no, I didn't regret. I said, lie, you regret. You regret giving your position. You sold it for $800. It's there. 100 billion now. The friend hold it cash. I own it. So for me, I always said, as Maddie said, let's look at the big picture. IT solution is not easy to build. Mr. Ash Mufara will never put something that is not right out because of us or because I know we are all anxious, but honestly, to put a bad product is better you don't even put it at all. Because even if they put it now, God forbid, Most of us, the founders, will not use it. We'll want commission and then take that commission, go and buy a perfect product. Why not use our own product, our own perfect product? So that's it. They will come. So I will not worry about that. Nobody, you leave, you will still come back.
Right. Okay. Andy, anything at all from the perspective of the numbers guy to this very concern?
I love it, because at the end of the day, you know, patience is the key here, and some people don't have the patience. And like Collins has made the point, Marty's made the point. This is brilliant. Listen, guys, if you don't want to wait, see you later. No problem, because the millions will come. The millions and billions will come, because the only company that's tried to do anything remotely similar to what we're doing was Microsoft, when they put Word and Excel and PowerPoint together. Right? Look at Microsoft now. But it took them 8 years to become a unicorn company. It's going to take us almost instantaneous for us, when we go global, unicorn. Now, I'd far rather wait another couple of days than go, do you know what, I'm not waiting. Fine. See you later.
Sure. Yeah, so I think we cannot overemphasize the need for people to be patient, because I think that the fun, as far as I'm personally concerned, is the ride and not even the what we're expecting, because what is coming has to come. It's just a matter of when. So if you can plug in and you enjoy the ride, you will not even be thinking that something is late to the extent of getting discouraged. So I think everything is working as planned if we have been listening to the teachings from all walks of life, people who understand all of this. So we are fine. Yeah. So let's just round up with maybe a word of encouragement or a word of invitation to somebody who stumbles on this video or who is watching now and learning about ONPASSIVE for the first time. And we close. Who's going first? Collins, you want to
I'll
go
go
ahead?
first.
Sure, Marty. Thank you.
If you're watching this, I don't care, today, tomorrow, 6 months, 6 years, doesn't matter. And you have the opportunity that you can still be part of this company, do it right away. I've done this full time, 10 to 12 hours a day for 20 years. This is my 19th year, full time. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and there was a lot more ugly than there was good. Trust me. And when you see something like Onpassing, that's why I'm so passionate about what's going on, because I know this is the fair shake that everybody could have. Everybody. We haven't started yet. There will be people that come into this business 6 months from now, 5 years from now, and build multi-million-dollar business, guaranteed. So it's not too late whenever you're watching this. And remember this. Right now, they're even running, if you're watching this now, in July of 2023, they're running a contest, and they're going to give away a total of $21,000. Now, even with a lottery ticket, it's going to cost you $1 or $5 to lose, okay? You can win just by getting in and letting them give you a state-of-the-art product. In fact, they'll give you 3. If I'm wrong and it's not as good as I say it is, like Andy says, goodbye. No, but you don't have to stay. But if you get in, you can participate in this contest, and they will give the money away, cash, if you win. Why wouldn't somebody take that chance? Because you lose nothing. The only other that they give you is state-of-the-art artificial intelligence, ONET, finally a place where people have to be verified, and some bully can't get in there, or some thug or somebody that wants to take advantage of people, and he makes up a name. He doesn't have to verify who he is. Hey, listen, if I believe a certain way, I'll say it, but I should put my name on it. If not, I'm a coward. ONPASSIVE stops cowards. It stops bullies. it stops predators. So it's a cleaner place for younger people too. The next one is OTrim. You have a big, long, ugly URL. You can shorten it. You can customize it. And there's a mini, which is a maximum traffic. It actually follows the amount of the hits, where it's from. It's a mini tracker. It's amazing. And all three of those are free. And when you get into a company and realize the value of what they give, you can't wait until you can purchase something from them. It's just the way it is. And that's the way it was designed. So it's not too late. I'm encouraging everybody, if you know somebody in this business, get in. Why wait until it's a household name? It doesn't make sense. Do it now. That's what I would tell everyone. And anybody else that's a little nervous and all that, get over it. What's plan B? Go ahead, pull out your paper and show me plan B. There isn't one. There isn't one. This is the best thing in the world. And people, oh, it's a big competition. We invented the game. There's no competition. People can play ONPASSIVE or they can lose. Pretty simple. Anyway, that's all I have. And thank you for having me on here.
Sure. Thank you, Marty. Thank you. So, Collins, do you want to connect, please?
Yes.
Last one.
I just like what Marty have said. You don't have to pay anything to get now into ONPASSIVE. Not like when we registered, we registered with $97 to get onto ONPASSIVE. Now it is free. Free registration for you to come in and use the product like OTrim, OMail, ONet. There is podcast there, there's blog there. Honestly, you pay for blog too. You pay for podcasting too. You have to pay. But you have it for free just by coming in for free registration. You know, those who have businesses where you need to shorten your URL, you have it for free. Customization free. Everything. You know, you can monitor your own business when you customize. So what else again do you really want? Because they are giving you for free. Come in. If you look at it and it's not for you, there is a delete button. Just go click that delete and you off. You say, all right, I've just country, it's not for me. It's better to take a look than to sit out and say, oh, it's not something, you know, or it's always good to try. So you have the experience. You can explain things. Oh, I went there. They have this. They have this. No, they don't have this. That's why I left. But you can't complain whilst you are outside. And what if you don't try for free? It turned out to be what you know you couldn't have even couldn't have imagined that it will heal this way. You'll be the biggest loser because it's just free at the end of the day, you know. So I would say come in, and then please, the founders or the founding members, encourage your family members to take a look at, you know, the ONPASSIVE website. Go there, like, share, do what it says. It's for the good of the company to build our algorithm, to expose us to the search, to raise up to the search engine. You know, imagine like what Marty said, when we move her upper to the search engine, it will cause massive explosion. Ms. Ash can do this, but rather than sitting and complain and say, oh, I'm waiting. If you are busy, time flies. But when you are not busy, that's when you always like, my God, it's taking too long. No, it's not taking too long. It is you. It is your problem because you are not doing what you're supposed to do. Do your part, and the company, they are doing their part. When you are busy, you even need more 24 hours is even small. Sometimes I pray for even 1 more hours, but it is not, you know. All right, I'll just leave it there. God cannot add 1 more hours again for 24 on the 24 hours we have.
Sure. All right, Andy, you crown it, please.
Crown it. I'm going to come at this from a slightly different perspective because Marty said about the lottery, which is phenomenal. And we all know that you pay money into the lottery and the odds of that are something ridiculous, like 150 billion to 1, right, to win the lottery. Okay. And the trouble is that those that have never had money before win it, and then they've lost it within a couple of years. It's all gone. This is an opportunity that costs you nothing to come in and have a look. And as I said, to register and join the competition, you've got 1 in 2 million chance. That's the first thing, which sounds a lot, but actually you're now winning. because you're now into something that will give you a growing income. If you understand and learn what's happening within the ecosystem and the products that are coming out and how they will change this market and the world market because of the way they are structured, because of their cost effectiveness, then you have won and you can build your own income. So it's like winning the lottery just by entering.
Damn, that was good, Andy.
I know. Yay. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much, Marty, for surprising us. And guys, thank you as usual for your massive contributions. Let's go ahead and share this. This is useful information. And just the rate at which questions are repeating themselves shows that people are not paying attention, people are not watching. It can be tiring. If at some point Andy Collins and the team are not here, I can't do it. You know, they are just like these questions are repeating means that they actually don't need us anymore. So let's make use of this sacrifice that they are making for us. And of course, go ahead, subscribe, share, and come back again. We're back here tomorrow as usual. Thank you guys and see you soon. Much love. Bye.